Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are from mahasiswa Pendidikan Profesi Guru Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang. We will present our paper about character education in danger, a time bomb of pandemic era. For the first, our background in this paper is about this today pandemic. Blessed the word ruining the human civilization so badly. This effect to our education today, our school, our mass, our activity, close and stop. So this is related to a world matter info coronavirus update on August 9, 2021. This data is show us about the entire world case in this pandemic. This pandemic also caused in our education badly that our school are closed for students. So the government as the solution has given so many socialization and training. Various techniques are introduced until various interesting applications are designed by learning application and so on. But the problem is this solution is only knowledge transfer for students. There is no character building, only transfer the information to the student, just it. So this is our problem, and this is our background in this paper. So, and next, for the method, the research in this paper use literature study to analyze phenomena of online study regarding the character building, especially in Indonesia, and to study theories about the effect of lacking character building for the future humanity. And next, about the result and discussion will be presented by my friend, Mr. Fajri Hasan.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fajri Hasan. Let's go to the point. I ever made a discussion with some students in some of my class regarding about their feeling following the online study for about more than 1 year. It's almost 2 years, and of course, what I heard from them are almost complaint. They're having a bad perception about online study. And what make them really complain is that they get less understanding about the materials, but the teacher gives so many tasks. We can imagine that especially in madrasah, there are more than 20 lessons, and imagine if all of them giving homework. So it is a phenomenon that's showing that the activities on online study mostly in knowledge transfer. And we can check in so many news about the phenomenon of online study is like this. For example, there's a mom gets stressed because he must guiding her children to study in elementary schools, and then some student get stressed because too many tasks from the teachers. And these news are only few from plenty similar news that appear in internet or in TV. And the next, if we check the national objective of education that's stated in Undang-Undang number 20 in the year of 2003, chapter 1, that education is a conscious plan to make a learning situation where the student can be very active in developing their own potential. That include religious, spiritual, and then self-control, and then personality, intelligence, and then good morality, and also developing their skills that will be useful for themselves, for the society, and for the country, and of course for the world. And if we analyze this law, that intelligence is one among all of other parts of human potential that should be available in every individual of Indonesian generation. But why the learning process only focus in knowledge transfer? I strongly believe if the teacher also focuses like character building, of course, there won't be enormous homework for the students. Some could be having another fun activity that will be developing their character of responsibility, and then politeness, and then honest, and many other things. And the next, we have some theory from our father of education of Indonesia, Ki Hajar Dewantara, and then he focused on the humanistic theory, of course, that he has some motto that should be become the principle of every teacher in Indonesia, including that are in character building. And if we check what will happen to the future generation, of course, it is like a time bomb. We can check so many news about cyber crimes, and then student or young generation using very bad language in social media and many things. And then, of course, it will be ruining our nation in the future. We can imagine there's a saying that stupid people will result in less productive society, but intelligence people with bad morality will result in a monster. That's the way. Okay, for the next discussion, the conclusion will be by my friend Mr. Diko, please.
Thank you, Mr. Roji. With me, Mr. Diko Marta. I'll continue the presentation. Here the conclusion. The character building should always be the first target of education, of course, especially in this pandemic era. And this is not only the responsibility of teachers and school, but also parents and also governments. And as we know that Ki Hajar Dewantara has three elements: pusat pendidikan, school environment, family environment, and society environment, or maybe this we can say the government. From the school environment, teachers should give the integrity value in the teaching. So it's better if the teacher give the task in the group task, because they can have the moral value in responsibility to do their job, and then also they can do it a collaboration with the friends. And also in the family have to give good example for the children, especially in the home. So, and then the government, of course, have to give the material in religious thing to lesson itself, such as story and etc. So Ki Hajar Dewantara also said, ingarso sung tolado ing madya mangun karso tuturi handayani. In front, giving a good example; in the middle, walking together; and the back, giving support. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.